Alright, now that we have all three parts that we needed to build the special weapon for this map, which is the Ragnarok DG4, we're going to be putting that together. Now, I think I've used the build table in the mission control room already for the shield, so I guess we could go down to the Undercroft and use the build table that's located near the pyramid and put these bad boys together. So these are similar to the gravity spikes that we have in multiplayer, but they have three different attacks that you can do with them. Let's just thin out the zombies a bit here. Okay, that's the build table there. Let's put it together and pick these things up. So you charge these up by killing zombies just like the other special weapons, and this is the trap attack that you can do with it. So L2 if you're playing on PlayStation 4, and basically for a short period of time it will have an arc style trap effect, and that will trap the Panzer Soldat as well and enable you to freeze him in place while you can hopefully take him out with whatever weapons you have. And it does the same thing for the zombies, but it actually kills the zombies that it traps, which is pretty awesome. The other attacks that it does with the alternate attack, the R2 button on PlayStation 4, it is a slam attack exactly like gravity spikes from multiplayer. And the third attack you can do is actually a melee attack, which is pretty powerful as well. But by the time you get these things, you're probably not going to be running around trying to melee zombies too much. But it's there if you want to try it out. Okay, so we might spend some time up here on the Bastion area, and this is a pretty decent place to kill zombies once you have the upgraded bows and to run trains and stuff like that. Plus you have the benefit of the death ray trap, which is pretty cool. So we might spend some time up here just to build up enough points to get another perk and hit the gobblegum machine and hit the box to try and get the haymaker and or the ray gun, which is basically what we want. Actually, I also want to get monkey bombs. That's the other thing that I want to get. So that's my shopping list right now. So we are going to need probably a bunch of points depending on how long it takes us to get the monkey bombs and the haymaker or the ray gun out of the mystery box. Well, is that pretty much the end of the round? I think the mystery box is over here. Let's have a quick hit before the round starts. Quickly, come on. Damn it! It was taunting me with the monkey bombs, then it gave me the XM53. Typical. Let's try out the trap here. This is pretty awesome. It's called the gate trap, and it's like it slams the portcullises down and just chews up the zombies. It's pretty sweet. Reminds me a bit of the traps that we had in Exo Zombies. Remember that with the slamming doors? Pretty cool. And it does kill the zombies up to a pretty high round as well, by the way. Okay, well, let's try and shoot our way out of trouble here. And we'll head back up through here towards the Bastion again, I think. So I'm thinking about getting probably Stamina up as my fourth perk. But if you are going for some serious high rounds, obviously you want to swap out one of your 4 perks unless you're going to use like your fancy gobblegums, like your perkaholics or on the house, those sort of perk gobblegums that will enable you to get more than 4 perks. You probably want to get quick revive so that you can last as long as you possibly can, but we're going to get stamina up here. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know I don't usually play it with quick revive solo because I like to play the old World at War way, where if you die it is game over. That's just how I like to play, the old school way. But obviously if you are going for some serious high rounds, you want to get quick revive, and I would suggest swapping out speed cola for quick revive if you are going for the 4 perk limit. Because of the fact that this map you use bows. Oh nice, max ammo. And the bows are a single shot weapon, so you don't need speed cola for the bows. But obviously if you feel more comfortable with it for your secondary weapons, then go for it. Stamina up is not super crucial either in this map, to be honest, especially if you're using the strategy that I'll be showing you guys a little bit later on. So once we do get set up, I'll be showing you my ultimate high rounds strategy for getting through the rounds really, really fast, really, really quick, and safe as well. So we're not quite at that point yet, but don't worry, we'll get there pretty soon. We've got almost everything that we need, except for a couple of luxury items. So we just want either the ray gun or the haymaker, or even both would be nice, really, and monkey bombs. Alright, we've charged the DG4s again, which is always good. Now, I've got a few points here. Let's hit the box and see what we can get. Oh, haymaker, beautiful. Alright, so this is really one of the best weapons for taking out the Panzer Soldat. So we'll definitely hang on to this and pack-a-punch it. And let's head back up to the Bastion area here. Okay, so once you do get a decent stockpile of points and you've set yourself up and everything, you can use the death ray trap here at the start of the round, or what I actually like to do, which we'll probably start doing later on, is wait and see if there's going to be a Panzer Soldat, and if there is, wait until the Panzer Soldat is nearly upon you and then hit it, because it will stun the Panzer Soldat. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. We'll wait till we get another Panzer Soldat before we start doing that sort of thing. We can just use it to kill the zombies. And then basically I just like to shoot a charge shot here and just sort of wander back and forth trying to avoid the zombies. Almost all the zombies that will come into this area will be stunned by that electrical effect. Now, one thing to notice with this charged attack for the lightning bow is it's kind of like a mini tornado, so it doesn't stay in place in a fixed location the way that the staffs did. For example, the wind staff in Origins in Black Ops 2 Zombies. It actually moves around similar to how a tornado moves around in a kind of unpredictable manner. So it's a little bit different in that way, and you have to kind of get used to it and remember to sort of follow it around if you want to stay safe. Okay, I'm just going to get another shield here because Mother One got broke.
I pray that I never again have to feel their fetid touch.
Now, you can run trains here in this room as well, which is what I sometimes do. It's good because it has that electric trap at the back of the room. So I like to run a kind of figure of eights in front of the fireplace while I'm shooting my charge shots in the same area, and then run the trap. Run the trap at the back of the room because tons of zombies come through that. And I think that trap lasts longer than the death ray trap. So that might be a little bit more efficient than this area here, but this area is probably a little bit easier. And you have the backup of the bounce pad at the back here if you need to get out of here in a hurry. Of course, you can't use the bounce pads while this particular bounce pad while the rocket test is happening, so just keep that in mind. You don't want to get in there and then realize, oh, hang on, I can't buy it. Alright, let's do the same thing again here, because we're still trying to build points to hit the mystery box. So now I've got the haymaker, but we still want the monkey bombs, and I kind of want the ray gun, but now that we have the haymaker, it's not super necessary to get it, but I'd like to try it out. I haven't actually managed to get it, believe it or not. I've played this map a fair bit, and I haven't managed to get the ray gun yet at all. Maybe it's super rare in this map, but I'd like to try it out on the Panzer Soldats, because in Origins, it killed the Panzer Soldats very, very quickly. Mind you, there was the ray gun Mark II in Black Ops 2 you could use as well. For some reason, they left the ray gun Mark II out of Black Ops 3 Zombies so far. I don't know why, because it was a beast weapon, but I suspect they're probably going to be bringing in a new kind of ray gun later on. Maybe next DLC or something like that. Alright, let's pack-punch this. And I probably want to double pack-punch this, but I don't have enough points right now, so I noticed too in this map that they actually changed the Pack-a-Punch camo, so it's actually linked once you get the double Pack-a-Punch to the type of elemental upgrade that you've got, which is pretty cool. Okay, we gotta get through here. Should we take the teleporter this time? Oh, we can't use the teleporter. We can't actually use the teleporter while the rocket test is happening. This could be interesting. Uh-oh. We've got the Panzer Soldat, and we're stuck in here. Let's use the DG4 trap, because that'll trap the Panzer if he comes in here. Where is he? I don't see him. Let's get out of here. Ooh, double points. What happened to the Panzer Soldat though? I didn't kill him, I'm sure of it. You know what may have happened is he may have spawned out here in the rocket test area and then got killed by the rocket blast. That's interesting. That could be a possible tactic you could use. Another really easy way to kill the Panzer Soldat is to use the Mega Gobblegum Pop Shocks. Just like with the Magwas, you can kill the Panzer Soldat with Pop Shocks, if you didn't know that already, in one hit. So you could potentially use your Pop Shocks and save it for the Panzer Soldats, and then just give him a quick jab with your knife when he spawns in. Alright, well, we've got a few points here. I might try and double Pack-a-Punch the Haymaker again in a second and try to switch out the effect that we have right now for either Thunder Wall or Blast Furnace, like we were trying to get before. Might as well get the exact one I want if we're going to set ourselves up properly. Deadwire. Deadwire's sort of okay, but nothing to write home about. What do we get? I think we got Fireworks again, yeah. And I don't have enough points to try again, so let's see. Take this guy out, and we might head back to the castle. Yeah, we'll head back to the castle. This is a really good spot here, by the way, to camp in, which we'll be using later on. I'll show you guys that strategy. Just see. Okay, it's a dog round.
If only I had known how big they would grow.
Come at me, dogs. Switch to the bow here. The dogs are just laughably easy when you have the bow.
Do you feel the electricity surge through your veins? Of course not. You're already dead.
But we will get a max ammo out of this, which is awesome, because the bow was sort of half empty. Or half full, depending on the way you look at things. Anyway, it's completely full now. I might actually get another Gobblegum here. Alchemical Antithesis, perfect. So we'll be able to use that to refill our bow completely if it gets low, which is a really good tactic to use for the higher rounds. Okay, let's head back up towards the Bastion area. That's a pretty cool shortcut, that. Well, I really love that. Which way am I going here? Lost my bearings temporarily. Here we go. So yeah, we'll build up more points. Probably hit the... I don't even have enough for the trap right now, but we'll probably save up points for the mystery box. The Pack-a-Punch has moved up here anyway, so that's kind of convenient. It seems to move on a random basis. Should we get the, yeah, let's get the Death Machine, why not? The good thing with the Death Machine is, unlike in Black Ops, when you used to get the Death Machine and then get killed because of the low mobility factor. Ooh, another max ammo. Didn't really need it too much, but take it. Unlike that Death Machine, in Black Ops 3, the Death Machine, you can actually press triangle on PlayStation. Whatever your swap weapons button or key is, like that, and it will switch back to your regular weapons, so you don't have to keep using it if you don't want to. Okay, well that was a quick round. Let's quickly hit the box one time, and then we'll head back up to the Bastion again. Come on, give me a ray gun or monkey bombs, or both.
I know my future.
HVK. Alright, well, let's see. This might be the easiest way to get back up where we were safely. And we'll head back up to our spot again. Yeah, there's a bunch of different spots that are quite good to train in, and especially if you're playing with more than one player. If you're playing co-op, you can all have an area basically.
The propulsion system is so
But we might actually camp down here. So basically what you want to do is you want to shoot your charge shot just in front of this launch pad, and it will kill all the zombies coming from in front of you. And if you do happen to get trapped, all you have to do is click on your square button and launch yourself back to the castle, which we're going to have to do because we got another test sequence. So we didn't get to spend too much time there, but yeah. Then once you actually use the bounce pad to get back to the castle, if you do it mid-round like that, just sprint as soon as you land. Otherwise you can get trapped back there. Just sprint as soon as you land up the stairs and through past Jug. Exactly the route that I took, and get back to the Bastion or wherever it is that you are planning on training. Let's hit this, why not? See, that dog just popped the dog. Poor old dogs. So yeah, we do get dogs spawning mid-round, just like in Riese, which is pretty cool. This map is like a mashup of a lot of different maps. It blatantly rips off key concepts from like Moon with the bounce pads. A lot of things from Moon actually. It also has things like the Panzer Soldats from Origins, obviously the Wonder Fizz machine. It's kind of like took some of those elements and put them all in the one map, which is pretty cool. I don't have a problem with that. Like, some people may see that as not very original, but you know what? We've had the same perks since Verruckt. You know, since World at War, so people don't complain about Jug being in every map, so I don't have a problem with them putting the really cool stuff in every map, as long as it's still relatively balanced gameplay. I mean, you wouldn't want to have every single wonder weapon in the map, in the mystery box or whatever, although that would be kind of cool now I think of it. On the house, alright, we'll take this because I do want to get more than the 4 perks. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's typical. I get quick revive. Interesting. Well, I guess we got it for free, so we're stuck with it now. But preferably something like, I know that there's electric cherry in this map. If you you can get electric cherry by using on the house, so that would be pretty decent. I'm not a huge fan of Widow's Wine, but that's in the map as well. And what else could I potentially get? I'm just looking around for where the mystery box is. Where did it go? Oh, it's down at the rocket launch area. Let's kill this guy. And this guy. We might as well end the round. Since it's down there, we might as well build some points up again. And then we can hit the box. And try and get monkeys or the ray gun. Definitely monkeys. I'm not super fussed if I don't get the ray gun, because we have the haymaker upgraded now. Alright, let's do the same sort of strategy here. Oh god. Yeah, so you have to be a little bit careful, because the zombies can still do a little bit of damage if you get right up in their face like that, and you can't actually walk through them. Like, they will block you off. Okay, there's a test sequence going on down there right now, so Let's just make the most of this insta-kill. Well, we're getting a few points going anyway. I should be able to get like 6 or 7 hits out of the box. Still got a few zombies left here as well. I probably want to thin them out though, so I can hit the box. I think these are the last zombies. They've stopped spawning in. Let's go back down to the launch pad area because it's a little bit easier down here to thin them out. A bit more space to work with.
Dr. Grove finally set the coordinates correctly. I heard there were some accidents.
So yeah, it's almost good to keep a non-double pack-a-punch weapon handy so you don't accidentally kill every single zombie when you're only trying to thin them out. Like, if you want to keep one zombie and you accidentally trigger blast furnace or something and kill all of them, it's not ideal. Of course, in the really high rounds, like past about round 60 or whatever, you're going to have a real hard time. It's going to get to the point where it's impossible, really, to practically kill zombies with a regular weapon anyway.
At least you saved me the bullets.
Alright, here we go. Let's hit the box. So we still got a runner, unfortunately. Okay, well, I don't want that, that's for sure. Let's try and get another on the house if we can. Or even our chemical antithesis back. Okay. Well, I guess we'll... Anyway, but here's probably not the best gobblegum at this point in the game. Still could be useful, I guess. I'm not really getting what I want here out of the box, unfortunately. I guess to speed things up, I could swap out the BRM because I can buy that back anytime I like off the wall if I really want to keep it. Man of War. Hopefully monkey bombs are not super rare. I have got them before in this map. I know that in Riese they were really, really hard to get. Trip mines. Interesting. Trip mines are pretty much useless. I haven't really found an effective use for them so far in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Because they don't even kill the dogs, so I don't really see the point of using them. Well, the box has moved, so... yeah. We haven't got many points left anyway to hit it. We just need to keep building up points again and keep trying it. But what I could do is I could call in the gondola. I don't know why the trigger says tram, because even the announcer calls it a gondola. It's not really a tram. A tram is something that goes along the road. Okay, what do we get here? Oh, okay. I was complaining about not having any points, and then we got the, what are those things even called? Like zombie points? Zombie dollars? What is that power-up called? I guess it's just called a points power-up. Alright guys, well we'll hit the box a couple more times and then we will go on to the next round and keep pushing on and try and get to a decent high round here. Pharaoh? Really? Oh man. The box is trolling me. What do you guys think about building a wonder weapon like in this map compared to just getting it out of the box? How do you guys feel about that? Do you prefer it to come straight out the box? Oh, the dingo, okay. Or do you think it should be a buildable? I probably prefer it to come out of the box myself, but just for convenience. I really like this map is not too bad because there's only really 2 things that you build. But when they go crazy with the buildables, it just gets annoying, like having to find things to put things together. The shield's not too bad because it's only 3 parts, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's head into the next round and try and get some more points because we pretty much spent all our points and got nothing for it in this round.